Continuing our culinary adventure around Walt Disney World, today we're going to be looking at all the table service restaurants at Disney Deluxe resorts, here on Walt Disney World Adults Only. Welcome your Highnesses, I'm Dan and you're watching Walt Disney World Adults Only. Today we are going to continue our tour of table service dining across Walt Disney World. We have already been to the 4 theme parks, to Disney Springs and to the moderate level hotels as well. I'll link all those videos down in the description below so that you can catch up. Now there are a lot of table service restaurants at the Deluxe resorts, so we are going to take this video in 2 parts. This is part 1 and part 2 will follow in the future. If we don't do it this way, we are going to be here all day. So for part 1 today, we are going to Animal Kingdom Lodge, Wilderness Lodge, the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian Resort as well. Before we start though, please click subscribe and then tell me in the comments down below what is your favourite table service restaurant at a Disney Deluxe resort. Please tell me why. Let's get started and let's start at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Now this resort has 3 of the very best table service restaurants in the whole of Walt Disney World. So Boma, Flavours of Africa, the African inspired buffet. Open for both breakfast and dinner, this restaurant has some of the tastiest food I've ever experienced at Disney. This is an all you care to enjoy buffet and it's located at Jumbo House, which is the main building at Animal Kingdom Lodge. And when the Disney dining plan has been offered, this restaurant is 1 table service credit per person. The restaurant is themed like an African marketplace, complete with a thatched roof as well. Breakfast here is $29 and dinner is $49. I could talk about this buffet for hours, but to give you a few of my personal highlights from this buffet, we are talking about sticky buns, Durban chicken, butternut squash soup, and those infamous zebra domes. Right opposite Boma, we have Jiko, the cooking place. Let's go here next. Now this is a signature fine dining restaurant which only opens for dinner. And if using a Disney dining plan, this place will cost you 2 table service credits per person. And this restaurant blends African, Indian and Mediterranean flavours together. Appetizers here are around $16 and include North African spiced scallops, curried cauliflower bisque and a grilled wild boar tenderloin. Entrees range between $32 and $57 and include a Moroccan lamb shank, a Cape Malay seafood curry and a Botswana style beef short rib. Desserts here aren't the best in my opinion, but include African drum beats, a beetroot based dessert, a brie brownie and a malva pudding. Desserts here are priced around $12. You can get beers and cocktails here, but the real star is the expansive South African wine collection. Completing the Animal Kingdom Lodge trio of incredible restaurants, we now head across to Kona Village and to Sanaa. And 2 words for you, bread service. And if you haven't heard of the Sanaa bread service, I really do not know where you've been hiding. Sanaa has views of the animals on the savannah whilst you dine. And you will find some of the tastiest and spiciest food in the whole of Walt Disney World at this restaurant. Lunch and dinner here is 1 table service credit on the dining plan when it's been offered, but you can also get a quick service breakfast here as well. Appetizers here are around $9, samosas, salad samplers and seasonal soups. Entrees are around $28 and include biryanis, sustainable fish dishes and the pochi inspired, where you choose a protein dish, a plant-based dish and then it's served with basmati rice. My recommendation would be to have the pochi inspired. Desserts are around $9 and include a candy bar and a butterscotch pudding. And don't worry, I'm coming back to it. Yes, the bread service. $19 for 5 different Indian breads, served with 9 different accompaniments. And every single one is delicious. Spicy, but delicious. Staying with the lodges, let's go to Wilderness Lodge next, and they have got 2 table service restaurants. Shall we start with Whispering Canyon Cafe? Now this is an old Western style restaurant with barbecue skillets and hijinks. The servers at this restaurant are all in character and they encourage all kinds of shenanigans. They open for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and many of the skillets here are all you care to enjoy. Yes, unlimited food. In addition to the all you care to enjoy skillets, you can order from an a la carte type menu as well, and they have some great plant-based options here too. One table service credit when the dining plan's been offered, and this restaurant really is a family sort of place. I've been, and my impression was that the food was delicious, but the kids being encouraged to run around the restaurant did not make for a relaxing meal. This will either be your thing, or it really won't be. Breakfast skillets are around $22, but waffles, omelettes and sandwiches are around $15. Dinner skillets are $34, but you can get appetizers like nachos and salads for around $12. And entrees including New York strip steak, cedar plank salmon and pan-fired red quinoa cakes. Entrees are between $19 and $34 here. Desserts are quite basic. Granny Smith apple pie, chocolate cake and a plant-based panna cotta. Desserts are priced around $9. Wines, beers, bourbons, cocktails and bottomless shakes as well. Also at Wilderness Lodge we have Storybook Dining at Artist Point. This was once a signature fine dining restaurant, but it's been transformed into a fixed price 3-course character meal. It is now just one table service credit per person. It opens only for dinner, and at this restaurant you can meet Snow White, Dopey, Grumpy and the evil queen herself. Now this place is now $60 per person, and I can categorically tell you that the food here is not worth that price tag. But the experience here perhaps is. For me, it's a one and done. The evil queen is just incredible, and when on the dining plan as I was, this was a really good use of a credit. For your $60 you get shared appetizers and shared desserts, but you get to pick your own entree from the menu. Appetizers include a mushroom bisque, a wicked shrimp cocktail and a chicken and truffle terrine. The entrees include a chicken breast, a roast beef rib, barbecue pork or a sustainable fish. The cocktails are wonderful, but of course these are not included in the price. And if you'd like to hear about our experiences at this restaurant, I'll link our video all about it in the description below. So far, 5 restaurants and I've eaten in all of them. Should we make it 6 for 6? Let's go to the Polynesian. And let's start with Ohana. Ohana opens for breakfast and dinner. It's served family style and it's all you care to enjoy. When it's being offered, this restaurant costs 1 table service credit per person and breakfast comes with characters. In normal times, breakfast is around $40 and it comes with Mickey, Pluto, Lilo and Stitch. You get all the typical American breakfast fare, and whilst breakfast is good, dinner is where it's really at. The dinner here is just stunning. So many flavours. Dinner is priced around $55 and includes salad, pineapple bread, honey coriander wings, pork dumplings, and then the skewers. Teriyaki beef, chimichurri chicken and peel and eat shrimp. These come with the incredible Ohana noodles and roasted broccolini. But don't eat too much though, as one of the best desserts in the whole of Walt Disney World is included too. The bread pudding with banana Foster's caramel sauce. I cannot wait to dine here again. Also at the Polynesian, we have the Kona Cafe, which opens for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And this is a great little restaurant that serves some really unique menu items and apparently has some wonderful sushi. Now I'm not a sushi lover, so I can only tell you what I've been told. I have dined here though, eating non-sushi items, and I can tell you that this is a really, really great restaurant. The food here has Asian influences, and when the dining plan is offered, this place is also 1 table service credit as well. Breakfast is around $14 and includes 2 very unique items: Tonga toast and pineapple macadamia nut pancakes. Wow. Appetizers here are around $10 and include glazed chicken wings, seafood coconut curry and pork pot stickers. Entrees are between $18 and $36 and include things like pan-fried mahi, Asian marinated chicken and dashi bowls. Desserts here are only $5 and include a banana trifle, coconut tapioca and a tiramisu. Extensive beers, wines, sake and specialty cocktails can be found here as well. So far I've done 7 out of 7 restaurants. I'm doing well, eh? Now let's head to our final stop for today, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. And this resort has got 5 table service restaurants. Let's start us off with a real little gem, the Grand Floridian Cafe. This quaint cafe opens for breakfast, lunch and dinner. It is quite English and old worldy Victorian themed, and is one table service credit on the Disney dining plan when it's been offered. You can get many of the same items here for breakfast, for lunch and for dinner. You can get breakfast items such as avocado toast for $16, steak and eggs for $20 and a brioche French toast for $17. Lunch and dinner items include appetizers, a chilled jumbo shrimp cocktail and a seasonal soup. Appetizers are priced around $13. Entrees include a lobster thermidor burger, a miso glazed salmon and a selection of egg benedict dishes. Entrees are priced around $20. Desserts here are $8 and include a Mickey Dome, a key lime pie and an apple crisp. Now the last one of today's restaurants that I've dined at myself, 1900 Park Fair. This is a character dining buffet opening for breakfast and for dinner. Breakfast here was with Mary Poppins, Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter and Pooh and Tigger. And dinner is Cinderella, Prince Charming, Lady Tremaine, Drizella and Anastasia, the Ugly Sisters. The characters here are incredible, but the food really isn't worth writing home about. It's one table service credit on the Disney dining plan and that is very, very worthwhile. But $45 for breakfast and $60 for dinner is quite an expensive meal. For me, this is another one and done. The characters are brilliant, but the price is extortionate. So I have 3 restaurants left to tell you about. They are all signature fine dining experiences. I haven't eaten at any of them yet myself, but I'll give you all the details now. Citricos first, and as I say, this is signature fine dining, so this one will cost you 2 table service credits when the dining plan's being offered. This restaurant is elegant and has some subtle Mary Poppins Returns touches. A lot of people really like this restaurant, which has a Floridian menu with some Mediterranean influences. Citricos only serves dinner and appetizers here are around $18 and include smoked duck breast, Berkshire pork belly and sweet corned bisque. Entrees cost up to $58 each and include dishes such as an oak grill 12-ounce New York strip, a house-made rigatoni and a domestic golden tile fish. Now desserts here sound truly wonderful. Around $13 and they have an orange blossom flan, a blackberry tartlet and an apple rose. Some delightful sounding cocktails, fine wines and a selection of beers too. Jobs are good in here. Next, our penultimate restaurant for today, Narcoosses. And this is another one that I've not yet dined at. Now this one is not inside the main Grand Floridian building. This one is instead on a little pier on the edge of the resort and overlooks Seven Seas Lagoon. You can also see the Magic Kingdom fireworks from here. Romantic, I hear you cry? You bet it is. Again, signature level, 2 table service credits if you're using a dining plan, and this one also only opens for dinner. And this restaurant is known for its super fresh seafood. Appetizers here are around $19 and offerings include shrimp and grits, crispy Rhode Island calamari and a shrimp and crab cake. Entrees include sawfish, scallops, salmon, a pork chop and a surf and turf. Entrees here are priced up to $54. Desserts are around $15 and include an almond crusted cheesecake and a no sugar added chocolate torte. Of course you will find a wonderful choice of wines, beers and cocktails too, and this one is on my list. And we now move to our final restaurant for today, saving the best till last for sure. Now, this is the highest end restaurant in the whole of Walt Disney World. Yes, the Grand Floridian is home to Victoria and Albert's. This restaurant has received a AAA Diamond Award every year since 2000. Named after Queen Victoria and Albert the Prince Consort, this restaurant opens for dinner and has a menu which changes seasonally. This is the most expensive restaurant at Walt Disney World, and reservations here are quite difficult to achieve. You can dine in the dining room, privately in the Queen Victoria room, or at the chef's table. Dinner here is typically an 8+ course affair. It is $235 per person, and you can add a wine pairing for $150 as well. We will do a full video on this restaurant once it reopens and the menu is released. So there we are, our first 12 table service restaurants at the Deluxe Resorts. Which one is most appealing to you? Tell me in the comments down below. Table service dining at Deluxe Resorts Part 2 will be coming out very soon, so please click subscribe and hit that bell so you know when it comes out. For now though, thank you so much for watching. If you like our video, please give us a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. You know they're going to love it. Finally, if you're not a member of our incredible adult only Facebook group, please join us today. We talk about stuff like this. The link is in the description down below. And in the meantime, remember, never grow up.